because I've got a few different things. Uh, Anybody go on eBay and buy the like estate lots and so on and so forth? Okay, I'm sorry. I go on eBay and I buy like estate lots and stuff like that with the pin kits and stuff. Love them because you get a different selection of pins. One thing I don't like is you also get baggies full of bushings that you have no idea what they go to. So what I'm asking everybody, make sure you label your bushings. That way when you pass and your loved ones sell them, I know what I'm buying. But on that, they're getting harder and harder to find. The lots on eBay they're not there as much as they have been. So I'm thinking that means pin turners live longer. And I think it's because pin turners' lives, we change our lifestyle as a pin turner. I love real Christmas trees. 2 years ago, I decided, because you do the tree, then after Christmas, the city has a collection point where they take and shred it up for mulch for the parks. And so I always turned it in there. Well, I decided, wait, I want to make something out of that. So I'm going to make a Christmas tree from my Christmas tree. Okay, I was just starting turning. So this really doesn't look a whole lot like a Christmas tree. Looks more like a Chinese pagoda. But if you look online for Temple of Heaven, it's a perfect match. Okay, now I'll get to the stuff that, if I can find my stuff in here. Spectraply. Oh, great. Thanks, Mark. I'm important now. Okay. Spectraply. Spectraply. I love the way it looks, the way it turns, or the way it looks when it's turned. I hate turning it because it seems like it always wants a chip fly out here or whatever. So when I turn it, about halfway down, I stop, take it off my lathe, soak it down with thin CA. Let it set for a little bit. Go back, turning. As I get close to being finished, I take it off, do it again. A lot less pieces flying out and so on and so forth. And I'm going to do an advertisement, or a couple advertisements here, since I talked about Spectraply. Spectraply. If you're not seeing them, Bob from RJ Turner, or RJB Wooden Turner. Yeah, him. He's got the Spectraply twists, and he has a video on YouTube showing how to turn it and everything. And then he showed me from Paul's Pins and Things, which is right over here next to the IAP booth, a different setup of Spectraply. And it's like, okay, I gotta try it. So those are my ads. Foam pads. Foam sanding pads. Anybody use them? They're great if you are doing a straight tube or a straight, tube. Also, they're good for, if you're not sure, hit it with it because it's straight. So hit your blank with it, and it'll show you where you're at as far as where you need to come down a little bit or whatever. For, like I said, it's great for straight pieces. It works okay for curves too. But and another thing for straight, one thing that people neglect on their lathe is your lathe bed. If you're looking to get something straight, just look through or look past it at the edge of your lathe, because that's a straight line. And you can judge where you're at straight-wise with your lathe bed. Okay. One more thing I have is vertical casting. You know, I don't know how much tubes cost for vertical casting or whatever, but I never tried it until this past year, like in January, or this year, like in January, because I went to Walmart when they were 25 cents a piece, and I bought a dozen of them for my nieces and nephews, and then I saw the tubes just laying all over the house, and it's like, wait a minute. 4 ounces of resin will fill this up, and for putting it in your pressure pot, just put some foil or something in a cup, stand it up. Work straight. Okay, and everybody might be looking at my solo cup. The only reason I'm up here, or the big reason I'm up here, is because one of my best friends, he does stand-up comedy, and we've had talks, and one of his monologues basically was solo cup. So there you go, Ian. I'm Bill McCullum, that's what I got.